Hello, just taking advantage of the fact that we have a little bit of daylight left to do a quick little video outside. I want to touch base on the concept of assessment and accountability, the two A's that I feel can make or break the success of our journey to wellness. As you know, I am on a quest to reach transformation through kindness, and it's kindness to self, kindness to others, and kindness to the world that we live in. However, I wanted to make sure that I explain the term kindness, because I feel that there might be a little bit of a disconnect and a little bit of a misunderstanding when it comes to the word kindness. I think often we may think of kindness as a lack of truthfulness, which is not necessarily the case. You can definitely be very lucid, very aware, very much in tune with the missteps that have led to your current situation and still speak your truth in kindness. So I wanted to make sure that that was understood. So when I'm talking about kindness to self, it is not, oh, I'm so kind, I don't want to hurt your feelings and I don't want to tell you anything that you're not going to like. It's sometimes having to face the truth about some things that I'm not liking, some things that have not served me, but doing it from a place of kindness instead of a place of punishment, of criticism, of finger pointing, of judgment. So having said that, when I'm talking about assessment, I'm talking about taking a look very simply at the steps, the choices, the actions that have led to the situation in which I am now, the situation that I wish to change. What do I wish to change? I want to lose the weight. I want to eat healthy. I want to live a healthier life. I want to be connected to my God. I want to be a leader by example. I want to empower and I want to teach. So when we're talking about that, at this point, where I am is not necessarily where I need to be or where I want to be or where I feel that God has put it in my heart that I'm meant to be. So the assessment is imperative because it allows me to then take a look and see, okay, what are some of the actions that I've taken that were detrimental? And then understanding that because I had the power when I was making the choices, I also have the power to change and to make different choices moving forward. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Habits are very difficult to break, especially bad ones. And it's important for me to understand that that assessment only gives me a clear picture. It gives me a blueprint. It lets me know, okay, this is what led to this. This is what behavior led to this. Some were good, let's keep them. Some were bad, let's change them. And let's use that to empower ourselves and move forward and do things differently. And then the accountability is basically saying, now that I have clarity, now that I have seen, I have done this assessment, I've taken the time to see what has worked and what hasn't, what I need to continue, what I need to set aside, what I need to improve on, and what I need to keep. At this point now, I need to be accountable to myself to say, okay, those are the steps that I'm taking, and I need to make sure that I stay true to my decision and to do it in kindness moving forward. Not because it's punishment for having done badly, but because I'm saying, hey, yes, I recognize that this is going to be good. This is going to lead me to where I need to be. These are goal-supporting actions. So I felt it was really important to share that because I was thinking about it today and I'm like, yes, you know, I am, and excuse me, I think it's important to do that exercise because it takes away the feeling of feeling powerless. You know, when you take the time, when I took the time today to say, okay, what are the specific things that I have done that have led me to gain weight, for example? I know that there were times when I chose, because those are my choices. Nobody force-fed me the wrong foods. Nobody tied me to a bed or kidnapped me and kept me from going out to exercise. Yes, there were situations that at the time may have felt overwhelming, at the time may have felt, difficult to deal with, but there were still choices. There were still choices. So that's basically what I wanted to touch on today, and basically revisit and hoping that I can and inspire somebody to do the same exercise. Assess and then take accountability for what needs to be done differently moving forward, or for what needs to continue happening. Because remember, it's not just an assessment to look at what went wrong, but just as equally important, an assessment, to decipher also what went well, so that we can continue going in that route. So to your health and mind, I hope that this has inspired somebody, and that you'll be able to continue following my journey. The channel is Kat's Wellness Journey, and that's K, the @ Wellness Journey. Feel free to share, to like, to comment. I always welcome your feedback, and I will continue to post as things progress. So we'll talk soon.